Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. I hope you are doing amazing. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at your romantic love life throughout October 2023. I'm going to pull for you a 7-card spread, take a look at who you'll be dealing with, find out how they truly feel about you, take a look at their true intentions with you, take a look at their behavior towards you to make sure that they're treating you right. And I'll also be diving deep into what's in your blind spot with this person, meaning what could negatively impact the connection with this person that maybe you have no idea could even be an issue for the two of you in the first place. Whether you're doing something to sabotage the connection and you have no idea that you're even doing it, or your person's hurting the relationship in October and they have no idea that they're pushing you away, or something or someone external to the two of you seems to not want you guys to be together and is trying to pull you guys apart. Whether it's the universe or something else, my job is to find out what it could be, why it could be, or if it could be a thing, followed by your advice. So let's get nosy, Aries. And if you're in recent no contact with anybody at this time, I will pull their hidden feelings for you at the end of the read. So let's begin. Spirit, please connect me to Aries today in love for October 2023. Who is Aries connecting to around that time? How will this person truly feel about Aries? Can Aries trust this person's intentions with them? What's going on? What's the situation? Anything for Aries to look out for? What's in their blind spot? What could hurt their relationship chances with this person? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. Okay, so this person's feelings for you in October. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up as somebody's feelings, that's the energy of feeling, where did Aries come from? Where did Aries come from? They came out of nowhere. And it's also the energy of feeling misguided on which direction to take their feelings for you. Whether this is someone new in your life or someone old in your life, in October, they're going to feel like they're being misdirected, misguided, whether by you, by themselves, by universe. They're going to feel all over the place in how they feel. Because if you look at the art depiction, one sign shows to take a U-turn, one sign says make a right, and the other one just got like a little squiggly mess. They're going to feel like something is blocking them from getting close to you the way that they want to get close to you. Because they're following this one path that leads them to you, and they're being met with a roadblock. All right, and they're going to get very frustrated in October about what blockages that they're being met with in relation to you. For some, this could be indicating that you guys are at a distance and they're feeling frustrated with the long distance relationship. And for others, this person just feels like there's some big monumental change about to take place and they don't know what type of outcome it's going to bring for the two of you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is all about fated encounters, fated events, destined opportunities, situations that are supposed to happen. Okay, so this is confirming that this person and you have a soul tie connection with each other and possibly a past life, because this is all about karmic balance as well. So something major is about to happen, possibly at the start of Scorpio season, because this has Scorpio energy attached to it, and this is for the month of October. So we'll see. What's their intentions with you? The Page of Pentacles. They intend to offer something to you. You see your person opening up a book. Well, they're opening up a book that takes them to a page. And this is the energy of wanting to, turn over a new page with you. If you guys had any issues together or, start together on page 1, this person does want you in their life. They do want you in their life. And sometimes when I see this art depiction, it might also represent that you and somebody may have had some sort of conflict, and instead of dealing with it head on, this person may have just hopped up into their vehicle and took off instead of resolving the conflict, and they're being guided to make a U-turn back to you to talk about things, to resolve things, to make peace with things. Because sometimes the Page of Pentacles can also represent an apology that is needed here. Okay, possibly during Virgo season something happened. What's their behavior towards you in October, Aries? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Now, when the Devil shows up as behavior, it's telling me that your person might act a little bit erratic when it comes to how they are showing up for you. It's like their behavior might be a little bit shifty. And it totally matches the art depiction in this card, where one moment they feel like they have to make a U-turn towards you. Another moment they feel like they have to go in a different direction. They're going to feel a little bit erratic with how they feel. It's like up and down, roller coaster. They may be feeling like you guys have a very intense connection where it's very passionate with all that fire. They might feel tied and bound to you to where they can't let you go. And I'm also seeing this devil's shadow looking like it's being, you know, suffocated at the throat. Like someone may feel like their voice is not being heard, like someone's suffocating their voice. Whether that means in October you might block this person's phone number briefly because of their erratic behavior, and they're going to feel like they're being silenced from speaking to you or expressing themselves to you. Or they're going to feel like they have no choice but to keep something a secret in relation to the two of you, but it's not making them feel good about it. And I did get recently in your most recent September reading something about a secret romance. So if you guys are in a connection where you both can't share the relationship to the public, to your friends and family, this person's not happy about it, they feel like they are being silenced, there's something going on here. Whoa. I mean, the devil speaks of temptation. The devil speaks of wanting what you can't have or wanting too much of a good thing. It speaks of third parties at times, or overindulgence. I'm also getting that this person's feeling frustrated that they can't have you in the way that they want you, and they're kind of feeling like at times that they want to throw their hands up in the air, whether it's because you're doing something that's blocking them from getting closer to you, or they just feel like everything keeps on getting in the way of the two of you, and it's getting them really obsessive about what's happening between the two of you. And that usually happens with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't just, you know, sneak in and be unnoticed. The Wheel of Fortune, when it comes in, everybody who's connected to it will feel its impact. So how do you feel about this person in October, Aries? The Four of Pentacles. You are gonna feel like you see a lot of value in this person. You're going to want to hold on to this person in October. You're going to want to protect this person's energy. And I'm also getting that you may feel like you have to play it safe. You know, the Four of Pentacles as your feelings tells me you're holding on to this person. Okay, but sometimes the Four of Pentacles can also represent holding on to a grudge. So if this person did say something or do something that you feel like is just not cool, you may be holding on to that until they resolve something, if that's what I'm getting. But for others, you do see a lot of value in this person, and you might be an Aries, Taurus, cusper. Now, what's in your blind spot in October? What can negatively impact the connection that you may not see? The Page of Cups. Now, when the Page of Cups shows up in the blind spot, it's the energy of either someone being kind of immature with how they're communicating their feelings to somebody, or the feelings that somebody has is not being expressed. It's staying underdeveloped. You know, think of it like this. Say you have a water tank that's full of water, and you go to the sink and you pour yourself a cup of water, and it only fills up halfway because someone shut off the water valve, you know, didn't let all that water flow, and it left, you know, someone quenching for more. So someone here might be suppressing their feelings, not really expressing how they feel about a situation or the other person, leaving another person thirsty for anything that is being offered, but after a while that ends up not being enough. You may feel like you have to protect every little bit of emotions that this person gives you and put it in that safe, because you don't know when you're going to get another expression of emotions. You know, it's like preserving it because you feel like it's scarcity. Yeah, it almost feels like this person doesn't really open up to you about their feelings, but when they do, you savor it. You store it in that safe to protect it, to go back to it whenever you just feel a little bit lonely or feel out of sorts. Wow, there's something going on with the two of you, because clearly this person intends to offer you something. They feel like something is changing between the two of you. They're not wanting to let this go. Neither one of you want to let this go, because I see them chained to you right here. You're protecting the connection and holding on, and they're chaining themselves to you as if to say, I'm not going anywhere. But damn, this is really stressing me out. So what's your potential outcome with this person in October? The Chariot, major arcana for Cancer. Now, when the Chariot shows up in the outcome, it talks about moving forward with a lot of confidence. You know, feeling really good, feeling like something is moving along, feeling like you're on the right path. However, in this art depiction, the Chariot is met with two different streets, two different paths. One path leads this person and you to building a life together in that home, aka the Four of Wands, and the other path leads somebody to the dark abyss. And if you notice, someone's hands are being taken off of the handlebars as if to say it's not in motion at the time that this is happening. Someone pauses their bike, puts up the kickstand, and looks at the paths in front of them. So it's definitely telling me that in October, someone's gonna feel like they're at a crossroads where they're not gonna know which direction they're being guided to take. Go right, go left, or go back around. And it feels like it's your person, okay? And you're playing it safe because you don't know what their next move is going to be. For some of you, you guys live at a distance and it's frustrating to both of you and you guys are planning to visit each other. And for others, there's something else going on. But there are emotions because the Chariot is Cancerian energy and Cancer is all about love and kindness, nurturing, empathy, things like that. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to reach a pivotal point in the connection in October where you're going to be like, all right, we either are in this together or we go in a separate direction. Okay? There could be also travel for somebody here. What's your advice with this person? The Ace of Pentacles. Your advice is to, you know, to look at this offer that they're giving you, because it's right there, and ask yourself, is it something I can really nurture? Is it something that could really provide me with a lot of abundance, a lot of stability, make me feel like I don't need to continue my search any longer? Or is this low-hanging fruit? You know, something that's there, something that is keeping you company, and, you know, it's better than nothing. They want you to look at this opportunity and ask yourself, does this person align with your beliefs and your desires? All right, because they're showing me that they are offering you something. They're preparing an offer for you, possibly any day now from the time I'm doing this reading. Okay, well, let's say more towards the first week of October. All right, and for others, like the middle of the month. And, you know, is this offer valuable enough to put in that safe and protect, or just ignore? You know, what's the overall energy for the two of you? The King of Swords. Now the King of Swords as the overall energy, that's the energy of, all right, let's be serious now, let's talk, let's really talk about what we want with each other, let's not hold back, let's be honest and upfront and direct, let's talk about our future. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to start clarifying. This is where I get nosy. Sorry, Mr. Owl. One second. All right, let's do this. For starters, their feelings for you in October, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune. Why the Wheel of Fortune for how this person feels about Aries in October, please? I'm recording this at the end of September, so I feel like for some of you, you're not in this energy yet, but for some of you, you already are there, and you're like, this feels like it's happening. You're going to be in different stages based on your deacon. Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Lovers and the Eight of Swords. So this confirms that they love the heck out of you, Aries, but they're gonna friggin' feel confused and stuck and restricted and limited and insecure about something, to the point where they might sabotage something. Because the Eight of Swords is the energy of putting yourself in a self-imposed mental prison, to the point where you might alienate the person that you're trying to protect. Now, the Lover's card is the energy of needing to make a choice in love, whether making a choice from the heart on whether someone is compatible with you or not. But sometimes when the Lover shows up, it could also indicate a choice in lovers, plural. But I'm also getting that it's confirming that you guys have a very intense connection, because the Lover's card, when the Lover's card shows up, it's intense. It's not like the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is that energy where it feels like a nice, comfy life partner. The Lover's card is where two people both feel like magnets just brought each other together, to where no matter how much you try to pull away from each other, something snaps you back like a rubber band, or being chained to somebody. Okay, it feels so good, but then there's times where it feels so, oh my goodness, what am I getting myself into? You know, it's very chaotic at times. It's one of those love-hate type of connections at times, depending on what stage you're in with this person, Aries. You know, it's meant to trigger you. It's meant to teach you. It's meant to help you grow and evolve and get you on your path. So if you're not meant to be with this person, Aries, they are definitely showing up as a catalyst in your life to trigger change, to trigger growth, and you to them and them to you. All right? Wow, okay. So there's definitely a lot of desire here. This person wants your attention, Six of Wands. You could have met this person in Leo season. So let's see why your feelings for them is the Four of Pentacles. You got a lot of exciting energy in October, I'm going to tell you that much. A little bit of spice, but it looks nice. Yes, I intended for that to rhyme. Why the Four of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles, some of you guys may work together and you're playing it safe so the boss doesn't know that you guys are hooking up or talking to each other. And for others, you're going from friends to being something more, all right? And for others, I definitely feel like you are reevaluating this relationship and asking yourself if you want to give more to it, if you're yielding the results that you are hoping for. Four of Pentacles plus Three of Pentacles equals the Seven of Pentacles. That's reevaluating. And we have the Death card. For some of you, you feel like something has changed between the two of you, or something is changing, or some of you guys may have felt like this is someone that you've had a past life with, because I see 9 ghost kitties, which could represent you guys may have had 9 past lives together, where each lifetime you're trying to figure out this karma that you may need to clear, and you guys may be leaving unfinished business. And for others, if this is someone that you've already kind of flatlined with, it may look like in October you both are going to try to breathe life back into the situation. And this is Scorpio energy, and I did feel like Scorpio season was going to be a predominant time for this change. So during Libra season it might be a little bit quiet and balanced, but then October brings the intensity like a Scorpion. Scorpios are ruled by Pluto and Mars. It's a lot of you know, endings for new beginnings. So this could be a very beautiful Death card for the two of you, where you guys are ending old patterns that don't serve you to have new start. Or for some of you, this may be where you're like, you know what? That's where it stops. I need to go in a different direction. I feel like we're not getting there. Okay. Why is this person's intentions with you in October the Page of Pentacles? Now that's got Virgo energy attached to it. So during September 2023, I feel like you guys were talking to each other. Things felt really stable and really felt nice. And as I'm reading this, I feel like this person still feels like something is good, but something out of nowhere changes this person's pattern with you. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Star. And Justice, Libra energy, the Sun, Leo energy. This person intends to attain a wish, to follow their destiny, you know. For some of you, something definitely happened during Leo's season, okay? But for others, I definitely feel like this person intends to give you what you deserve with that Justice card, and they intend to make you happy with the Sun. But I definitely feel like something is going to shift in a big way that kind of goes against what they intend to do. Okay? Because in this tarot deck, the Justice card actually says consequences instead of the word justice. Every action we take in life always comes with a consequence, whether a positive consequence or a negative one. They're looking over at the consequences to their actions here. They want to do what's right. They want to do what's fair. They want to make you happy. Now I'm seeing the Hanged Man, which could indicate needing or intending to see things in different perspectives, different point of views. Look at your perspective. Okay, and then I got the Moon. Something may have been hidden. So let's look at the blind spot, because in the blind spot we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, when it's in the blind spot, feels to me like undeveloped emotions, you know, not expressing emotions to where another person can allow the connection to evolve more. It also speaks of being immature about how one feels. But I've also seen in other situations where it involves someone talking to someone else. Why the Page of Cups? the Three of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. Now the King of Cups in reverse is pretty much shutting off that water valve. The emotions are there, but someone shuts off the water valve, aka starts to become emotionally unavailable out of fear. Out of fear, worry, insecurity, fear of the unknown, fear of not getting what you want, but still holding on to the connection at the same time. I mean, Aries, it's the energy of, I'm going to hold on to you, but I'm going to be emotionally unavailable to you because I don't know what's going to happen between us, but I don't want to lose you. But I'm not going to emotionally open up. I'm only going to give you a little drop of my emotions, you know, day by day, having you thirsty for more. Okay? Because the King of Cups in reverse is someone really good at being emotionally manipulative. Can manipulate a situation, whether it's acting passive aggressive, whether it's giving the silent treatment and withholding emotions as a punishment if something is not going as planned and starts to act chaotic. Now, cross watcher, roles can be reversed. If this doesn't sound like you, you know what to do. But I do feel like you guys are dating each other in October, and then out of nowhere, like some sort of switch goes off and someone starts to like get worried, get in their head, confused, and sabotages something and leads you both to being at a crossroads where you're trying to decide which direction should I take. All right, so I definitely feel like it's your person that might be inadvertently, unbeknownst to them, pushing you away this month. Okay, which leads me to their behavior, which is the devil. Why is the devil their behavior with Aries? Why is the devil their behavior with Aries? The Ten of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So that's a lot of fiery passion. That's a lot of desire. That's holding on to a lot of burdens. But they don't need to hold on to all those burdens. I feel like those are fabricated burdens that they are creating with all this insecurity about what's going on with you, and it's connecting to their past Six of Cups. This might be a trauma response resulting from something that was unresolved or unhealed from a past experience with Six of Cups, whether an unhealed situation between the two of you where they haven't gotten over some sort of past event that happened between the two of you and they never made peace with it, never fully accepted something, or this is dating back to a childhood experience or an early relationship when they first started dating people, where you know, maybe they were told that they were not good enough, that they would never find someone that's going to love them unconditionally, or there was always going to be conditions attached to them in regards to love. So now they always just give a little bit to protect their reserves. Because they do have romantic love for you with that Knight of Cups, but they're making something more difficult than it needs to be is what it feels like. Again, roles can be reversed. You know your situation, or you will in October. So this person's behavior is to express their vulnerability to you with that Knight of Cups. It is to take pursuit. I feel like they're going to offer you something, Ace of Pentacles, but attached to that offer, you're going to sense something feels a little off. You're going to sense that it feels a little off. Kind of like someone proposing marriage while shaking. Like you can sense that they're like anxious, about to have a panic attack or something. It's like, whoa, why are you like feeling this way? Are you not sure about me? Are you not sure if you can trust me? Are you not sure if you can give this offer to me? It's like, what's going on? It's like, it's fear. This definitely feels like it's a connection that's meant to trigger a lot of growth in the two of you, okay? You guys were supposed to meet each other. So your potential outcome with each other in October of 2023, let's see. Why the Chariot? Why the Chariot? We got a lot of major arcanas in this reading. Why the why the Chariot? The Moon in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. The Moon in reverse is letting everything out, exposing secrets, exposing suppressed emotions. It's bringing in clarity. It's bringing, you know, something to light. Their intentions is the Sun. The outcome is the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse is similar to the Sun in the upright. Whatever's in the dark and the shadows always comes to the light. So I feel like you're going to have clarity on what's going on with the situation, and you're going to be coming in a very protective energy with that Four of Pentacles on whether or not you guys can build a future together, Ten of Cups. All right, so your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. Judgment in reverse. Your advice is to not make false judgments, not to, you know, assume anything. Use facts, use discernment, use your intuition. Don't base anything off of anything anyone else says, or you know, creating your own narrative about what's going on with this person without really having, you know, an understanding of what's going on. Like, don't assume their offer is lame or it's not honest or that it's flaky. Don't assume that this offer is great or fantastic or the best offer you're going to ever get. Don't assume. You're needing to use your higher self involving the situation. That's you, and that translucent energy is your higher self feeding you downloads into your crown chakra. Just let your intuition lead you and you will not go wrong. And see things in different perspectives, Hanged Man. So the overall energy is the King of Swords, the Chariot, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords. And then I got the Hanged Man again and the Ace of Cups. So there's a love offer, there's love being expressed, there's love being felt. Someone wants to kick up their kickstand and actually get that chariot moving instead of keeping it an idle. There is going to be some pain, there is going to be some disappointment, and there's going to be a lot of truth being spoken. And this truth is going to allow that barricade to be lifted. Okay, now if you're in recent no contact with anybody right now, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings. Zodiac signs that showed up in this reading today, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. Those were the main ones, but just because you don't hear your person, don't worry about it. It's all about the energy that they're going to be possessing in October. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you like to book a private reading with me, Aries, the link to my website is in the description box below this video. If this reading didn't resonate, do check out my most recent all signs reading I did yesterday. It's in the description box below this video. It looks at your person's feelings for you for the next 7 days. All right, similar read to this one, so it gives you another perspective, okay? It's in the description box. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Your sounds feel safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. All right, Aries, I hope this reading helps. I'll check back with you in a few days for your weekly update. I love you guys to pieces. Smile until your cheeks hurt. And until then, later, Gators. Namaste.